sure, I think this comp will be great on defense. Will it be good on attack?
Okay, I mean, he spots 3 sheriffs in the middle with a jump spot.
Pistol firing squad in mid, waiting for that spot. A few shots fired, but none landed. It will be Fnatic to make the first move. Oh, he's going up into the window as the exec comes through. Kayak already dropped, and here's Alfier's opportunity. He's being spotted, still manages to find one. He's pulling them back into this.
It's so strong.
But an immediate response from Fnatic.
Great shots from him as well.
4v2 post plant.
Yeah, this is going to be tough to break back in. That double entry's huge, but Alfia still on the
Doable.
wall.
Crashies is low. Person that did damage to Crashies has gone down.
But will just opt to fall back. Utility
They'll have Omen Flash, they got smoke as well.
Attack, but a singular paranoia for Munyan.
Could get them back through. Chronicles just got his flash back online. There's the shot from Jemkin though. Crashies, who is desperately low, is down. And it's the 2 players in Boathouse who have to pull this off.
Very nice. I mean, Alpha did incredible, man. But you're not just spamming the same thing over and over again.
Back against 100 Thieves. Other than that, this team is usually undefeated in the early stages. This round, they certainly should be getting away with
so
it
they got
fairly
4
clean.
past some
2 pistols,
heavy
so
mid.
a big margin for error, and only classics that they're up against.
Fairly hefty rotation, but they're not actually within the site trying to use the smoke to cross over, but it's something that Fnatic are well aware of. And while blink and you miss it, Chronicle already up to his
Chronicle might get his ult
just
soon.
3 away from
might even give him the plant here.
Finding his ultimate already. And they're also farming up a lot of the orbs onto Alfia, but wanting to make sure that that res is going to be available as much as humanly possible. For Crazy Guy, well, you either want to try and do damage or ideally die to the spike. That's not happening.
No, they're trying to buy time for Alpha to come back and grab that kill, but Crashies, his hand was forced in the end.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a nice little bait-in for Jemkin, though.
Early start to this game. He's going to be left down to just a stinger.
Yeah, very nice, especially with the drone far back.
Well,
Kushi commits as well, and won his duel.
Alfia, a great start for this round.
Yeah, not bad at all. Exactly what we needed to see.
Everybody else still with so much space to take. Boaster down.
15.
And yeah, this has to be a save now, but it still seemed like, at least up until Boaster went down, they were still challenging for this round.
For sure.
With a chance to keep this one nice and clean. And
Fnatic.
The only thing is, because it's their first round victory, I don't expect them to hunt too much for these remaining guns. Fnatic are just having to contact into this one.
The kill trip's going to get someone, though.
Straight through the side for utility, they will go. That's the problem. A lot of reactive util in play for RRQ.
Who falls to this, and can
Salvo
Alpha just res him?
Crazy Guy still has 1 left to play with. Reveal comes in. The spams can now fire right back through. Very impressive in terms of the util positions that RRQ are playing in as well. It's making it a bit of a headache for Fnatic. And with that extra time bought, rotation through from Jemkin, mid fully secured, and Fnatic
they're wrecked back a site because she has 1 recon.
Wants to push deep into the spawn. He's got a guy on the rotate.
Recon goes out.
That's the res online, but
okay, this is really rough for RRQ there.
Was a very labored round in terms
of Fnatic was super chill on this one. They had multiple opportunities to get stuff.
A huge success for them.
Here. Jemkin Crashes about to run out, but just at the last second he's able to catch that kill. Boaster not being able to spot the player further, but that will be an immediate retrieval.
That's nice. That's a nice salvo for the res. Let's go. Insta drone as well. Once you see numbers over towards middle, to see if they're heading over towards A, they re-cleared this question mark. They take the space with it.
Well, Jemkin's operator has just been a game changer. From an almost.
Okay, so they wanted to hide from the flash over towards B main and then take the angle. This time they used the drone. Pharaoh's gonna have to shoot that one. And oh, that's a fast kill from Alpha though. That was nice on this. Can he wall from here? Oh damn, that's strong. Oh, that is strong. Dude, that burst is so good. It's over towards the right side, TP towards the back. Man, that's nice. This was lovely. Fnatic have really been working on their ascent here. This was great from them.
RRQ, well, you talked about the slow rounds. This was a bit more direct, but we might still get that late round save.
Well, I also think it was Boaster's paranoia that must have just been perfectly placed, because I think that was just an immediate gate crash into the site for Kayak, and it looks
plan for Fnatic. Yeah, it's a little more, and it was like a methodical set strat.
Breaking back into this though, it was mentioned nonetheless. He's now got an operator of his own. Clearly expecting that aggression to come in. Early TP just to try and clear out Switch. The run in. Kayak's already gone down. Smoke going to be thrown back out to try and delay them that little bit further.
Boaster's going to do a lot.
Fnatic are a little
Damn,
bit
they
more
didn't hit the
committed.
TP.
Has made that move eventually, but
It's
it's the
unlucky.
only one out.
He
They're
needed
still
to
just
commit
trying to
there.
get through this choke point.
Boaster did a good job here. Tried to do the best he could after Kayak went down.
Alfia's got a long wait before that heal's going to be available. In fact, we'll be down to the last
Hitting over
15
towards
seconds
A
of
is
the
like
round if
pretty
that
limited.
happens. Chronicle, though, this is what I'm talking about. He's going to try and get aggressive, try and be surprising. They already know where he is. That's a
tunnel vision, find the other guy.
Alpha, though, still manages to land a shot. They know where Chronicle is. That was the problem. It's down to a low
Alpha.
HP
Here we
player.
go.
He's healed himself slightly. He'll survive a shot,
leg
but
shot.
not to the head. Cushy.
Even still, 4-3 up on the attack side of this map. Already said
Can maybe get door.
normally better. And what a Hunter's Fury pop. Chronicle's dead to rights. Nice start. In fact, another tag to be had as well.
From A main, you're telling me you can get this. Why would you ever want to do that anyway?
At least it will be the shield stripped away.
They'll just jump on top of it.
A bit deeper. They are
Yeah,
wary
they're so
of those salvos.
they're
That's
so
what it
aware
is.
of the
They're
salvos.
using the res here. They're just expecting the salvos to just remove anybody else who's left. Shock dart over the top. Same wall. Getting ready to go. But they should be
use the
aware
salvos. Do they then go back?
Holding the line
Can't
into
really
middle.
now.
Fnatic starting to fall flat once again. It's only really Alfia who's done anything. And well, Kayak now with 14 seconds, 4 players to find. And guess what? RRQ are not going to be peeking. That will be the scoreline equalized for the Pacific number 2.
Where the op is. Playing retake over towards B against the Eco when they have a Visor is really interesting. Did they think they were going to pop the Visor back of B and they wanted to play anti-Visor? Is this what's going on?
It's a slow ult to activate, and then you don't lose any of your weaponry.
Fnatic will take this.
On the retake. And you can see all of this utility being expended, set up to try and make things that little bit more awkward. Well, there's absolutely nobody here.
Yeah, they'll take this. It's a little bit scary. They got a camera, they got 1 kill trip.
Paranoia to clear that backside B. We've already seen the impact from Kayak, but so passive are RRQ. They tried to disrupt the plant. They won't find it. Chronicle lands a double poster on the frenzy. Hold on. This is looking very winnable for Fnatic all of a sudden. The next Sparrow falls quickly.
Okay, they get 2 gun upgrades on this one. Not sure about the setup from RRQ. They went for an anti-Visor setup. They didn't put their TP back at B like they would normally would against the Visor. And just the pure pressure of the Visor alone won them the round. It's
now it's online for this round.
Yep.
Rez is there. Hunter's Fury. Fnatic have so much to work with. For RRQ.
But here it is.
1 round down, they're on the B side this time, completely trapped in. This is a problem. Cushy.
This time they don't have the TP back over towards here. Does get his gun back in time.
Catches, but Cushy, good for 1.
He's done great.
Against all odds on the backside.
Can he get another?
He was caught by the steel garden. But he's the one drawing blood,
as if he
so
had to get
Chronicle
1 more.
again delivers a double.
So rough for him. He did great.
Gemkim rifle retrieved. Crashies has that Hunter's Fury, but using it might be difficult. Nice shot.
What a shock dart this was. It's a great flash. Chron is looking sick at the moment. Dude, this is way too many rounds.
Boaster about to set up a smoke.
Oh. Sleeping, but still got the kill.
Not expecting one yet around that corner, but Chronicle, reliable, takes the pick. Gemkin super low as well, and yeah, the wall is tripped on B, but Fnatic have already put their eggs in this basket. The A site being taken. Next Pharaoh, tag low. And a jump around from Kayak will catch him off. There is damage done on the other side though. Kayak is relatively low. They've managed to draw blood onto Boaster. RQ can make this costly, but I don't know how much impact that's realistically going to have. They needed the round win.
At this stage as well.
Very nice on this one.
So many credits for Fnatic to buy back in with. And
I always miss yours as well. Thank you for the 37 months, man. Appreciate everything.
Oh, Gemkin, there we go. The return of the
Nothing new, that's what I mean, man.
That he finds
Still part of it.
a
Part of the
massive scalp
experience.
to tank early on. Player who has bailed Fnatic out of a lot of bad situations. The 7-5 half up for grabs. He's covering this cross, and eventually that fight is going to be forced out. Crashies, but it's more importantly Alfier with the spike. He's got
Oh
two.
my god, that second kill is outrageous. Insta-ward to straight up res. Ah, bro. You missed the easy one.
And a 2 versus 2 spawns from this. With the ult from Boaster, the spike will be reclaimed, but look at Munyet.
Giving his position away.
There's no way he hit that.
And
then missed the other one. Oh boy, that's he's hit insanely fast. 20 HP.
It'll be a tough one to win, but it will
so he
come
can
down
tank
to the
one
timing.
bullet.
If he can find a gap, find some space, maybe there's an
That's the
opportunity
bullet.
down to just 10. Spacing.
Oh, the regen shield actually owned it.
Any HP left.
They actually owned it. He tanks the one bullet that he could tank.
A miracle play from
He's been clutching it a lot though.
Entry as he was on the defense, because it is much
To go for their pistol back to them.
They're giving them a taste of their own medicine.
They use their pistol against them. That's sick.
Instead of RRQ's 4, but they have found 2 picks and left xFaroe down to 5. A much more successful start.
And they got the heal as well. The heal value's through the roof.
The man we're on board with right now.
Yeah. I think it'd be a bit more
okay.
All right.
Okay, that's going to help them out a little bit. A full blind shot for one of their players.
Oh
Munyet's
boy.
found another. You mentioned him, and he's come
The
alive.
Omen flash was good.
It's starting to get a little bit dangerous. A fight that could change it, but
5 HP?
it's the
He's
jumping.
supposed to.
He's known for his dancing,
He's
but
got
he'll
his
stand up as
kip in
well.
it.
It's Boaster to close things
I mean, it
out
was a
with
must-win
the
pistol for them. They didn't even get the plant.
Idea as well to do exactly what your opponents put into play, and we've seen this from Fnatic before.
I'm a gardener. I got flowers and shit.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know what that means, but hell yeah, garden away. Fnatic
That's
8
so good.
to 5.
That's going to buy that additional little bit of extra time, but they are swarming in. A lot of pressure.
Oh my, 17 to 4, and they've perfectly lined up, and I'm pretty sure that was all the same bullet. I found him.
In fact, they're all trying to give the opportunity for this man to get the ace.
Very nice. Dude, 18 and 4.
The first ace for Fnatic in the tournament.
The gate crash going to be used. Surely it's running out of time. There we go. He's back out, but Crashy's out of the round.
Straight up.
He's taken down in market
towards
and
B.
RRQ used that. It's going to be walled up here.
The wall over the top as they drone middle. I like the idea.
The next xFaroe in with the early punish.
I like the idea.
3 versus 5 now.
Yeah, I don't mind the idea, but the additional jump made it difficult. Chronicle on the other side. They're going to have
Okay, the raid boss is
a
down.
little bit of worries about that Guardian after the last round. Alpha, he's being watched. Well played by Munyet. Making sure that lurk can't come in from behind. Well, it needs to be a 1v5, and it's not going to happen. A solid round from the side of RRQ. Patient in their attack.
Already put through on
Omen flash for Omen flash.
Fnatic know the hits coming in with that paranoia having landed. Kayak doesn't find much. A quieter performance continues. We look for another hero on this side. Alfier grabs some info, but swings into heavy traffic. Boaster isolated. They'll be taken down after 1.
Ooh,
Chronicle and Crashies. Okay, that shock dart makes it doable. I was already thinking perhaps the save call, but now they can go for this. I'm a crazy guy
2v4 into a 2v2.
He's giving them a real chance. xFaroe so desperately low. They'll play this together
picked up
with a
his
flash.
flash over towards B as well.
That's a good way to burst them out into this site. If xFaroe doesn't break this Munyet, be blinded up. It's going down below.
Sound like they could have both gone over towards
now looking to fight together with the reveal.
They tried to flash and recon at the same time.
xFaroe lands the shot, and it's all onto Crashies. The drop down should be deadly. A double swing, but xFaroe gets ahead of the play. Crashies running out of time. But he'll catch
he's got it.
As the spike
My goodness. My God, man.
It's close, but I think
that's crazy.
Double digits on the board.
2v4.
You have to look at RRQ there.
They now look to try and move back to the other side of the map.
Okay, well, Kron needs to lose his 1v1.
Fnatic haven't moved. They'll catch the first, and actually, that's
fair play,
wonderful.
man.
From Gushy.
Fair play
Two
from
players
Gushy.
down, Kayak trying to rotate into
the
position.
hell?
He's hoping someone peeks off it, but they don't. Another control being taken. Fnatic can't afford to fight this. Their economy was already on the brink after that last round. They're just going to have to hold on to their guns.
Well, especially, I'm looking at that A-side take that RRQ were posturing for at the very start of the round, and I'm thinking, well, this is actually disastrous. If they run the same play, not only will individuals be a little bit more ready for that, but if the play goes...
Win one, lose the next, money can't be good.
Around this year. But this is what I've enjoyed from RRQ. They've been
They've got the info of the wall over towards B main.
Breaking their way through this utility. Information will be had that there's 2 players around this position. Steel Garden thrown in to try and remove that weaponry, but Jemkin may be already doing enough.
That's a lot of ults on this. It was pretty nicely handled from RRQ, to be honest with you. The only thing that's worrying a little bit is that Spike needs to go B main. This is the Spike dueling. That is the Spike down.
They need to run back into the hands of Chronicle. He's waiting, but he can't quite win the fight.
Was a little...
Jemkin once again with another massive round individually.
Then they held the angle for so long. Kayak could for sure win this round. That's an incredible Sova ult. That's the Spike.
That's the Spike on the deck.
15 seconds.
Looking a little bit more rough.
Doing the Fnatic against Fnatic. You got Vice 4. You can't win. Vice 4s are just going to wreck you. It's done.
All they need to do is hold the line at least a few seconds. And in fact, they've already got the Thorns to do that job for them. Fnatic find their form.
Yeah, this one was, I mean, Fnatic held strong over towards short. The delay was really, really good.
Could be a chance for RRQ to equalize, or it could be the end of the map. Kayak again, not quite connecting, got to go forward.
Okay, this was nice though. They had Salvo here, and then they had the Teo ult, so you got to fight out in the open. And then you flash for anyone that's going to be dueling you. It was pretty cool.
Knowing his exact position. And it now comes down to the same decision for Fnatic. Do you risk this?
I mean, you just save it. Boaster can... To be honest, you try to let Boaster do something, and then if he doesn't get a kill, then...
In a heads-up duel, he's not going to do very well.
Yeah, Boaster should just take a risk.
To play that very late wraparound. That should seal the deal. And even if Fnatic decide to go back and save these weapons, he will be waiting. Alpha down, Boaster follows and crashes inside the smoke. It's soon to fade. I don't think he's got a great chance of holding on to this weapon. And he won't do any damage.
3 people that can't buy next.
For RRQ, the climb back. Yeah, I mean, we're talking about pistols for most players. Kayak's in a good spot. Monyet crosses over, but he's now seeing Chronicle, and Kayak lands the headshot.
And they can't really take any space over towards site. And then Kayak didn't pick up the gun though.
An ult for info if Boaster wants to use it.
Chronicle picks up the gun. Calls him back to go get the outlaw, maybe?
This is now winnable for the defensive side, and RRQ
froze him
need
the
to tighten up the ship. They also need a pick, and that's what Jemkin gives them. Cushy following up as well. Now a 2v2, but the res will be used. Fnatic not looking to let this round slip just yet. The flash pops, and I love the thorns to the back, but they don't get activated.
Man, Cushy is playing
to deliver on the backside.
Cushy has to do more every single time. He's doing so much.
So desperately low, and the clock.
Damn, it's huge, man. Cushy is playing so good, chat. He's playing so good. There's so many rounds where he's like done enough, yet somehow the rest of his team don't get any, so he has to keep doing more.
There's been
the beast round from him, it really is.
See him run in and get a double, but this was
awesome. I mean, the good news about that as well for RRQ is they got the res out of them. So they just go for the double combo of the ult. Yes, they do. Oh, dude, he got them both. Oh, he so nearly got the other on this one. No res used into the last round. That's a great shot from Chronicle, though. They don't get the site for free yet. Still haven't even got onto the site. Dude, fast flood, flash with Visor. I mean, this is really strong. What backup guns has RRQ got?
They're thinking about getting aggressive as the Rose Garden goes through. In comes Kayak. He's found one. A wall bang onto Crazy Guy, but Jemkin, he's keeping this at least under control for a moment, even with the pistol in play. Late around for next Pharaoh's going to be all that it comes down to, but he's got to swing into a plant position that he just cannot deny the defuse from.
Yeah, it's a very nice retake from Fnatic on this one. No plan against the Visor. And they ain't flashing this.
Is this something that's checked? It is, and what Jemkin has been winning that fight time and time again.
The Turkish police are, supposed to be in the garden.
They're walking into Chronicle's domain, and thus far this game he's been dominant.
Yeah, Chronicle has been the
Omen or back aside, do they now cancel? Oh, this is kind of nice, though. They have the salvos for the most common spot that you would pop your ult. Crashy's gonna have to do a
They haven't set their sights on it just yet. A run through the smoke, successful for
Cushy
xFaroe.
cosplay.
With Chronicle already gone, Boaster and Alpha have a difficult decision. Going for this. And, oh, well, it's no longer a decision.
Oh
no
my
debate.
god.
Jemkin's down, and it's xFaroe and Munyet
Alfie
against
hit
Boaster
that.
and Alpha.
They've got a real opportunity. Back into the 2 versus 2. Maybe expectations that there'll be somebody within this smoke already. Alfie are not really willing to risk it, but eventually jumps through, but doesn't realize maybe there's somebody on the other side. They will now!
No way.
And going to trade it out. The TP used as bait. Monye to try and keep them
No
in.
way, look at those shots. How did they win this? How did Boaster get his spam?
Standing once again. A 3rd kill.
Dude, I felt RRQ got way more rounds on attack than I thought. They really did.
Benefits of having the other util, but
I must wait a moment.
Maybe with a fake
I
Astra
wanted
smoke?
to see the double duelist flare come out of Fnatic.
We'll see.
With
See what
that
we got.
waylay in play. We'll see
Fnatic
what
on
ideas
defense,
they have,
RRQ
at
on
least for
attack.
now. Kayak going walkabouts.
That's exactly it. Straight down through mid. Fnatic starting out confidently. They're going to be
What's
greeted
A?
by xFaroe,
It might be
who's
like
been there
that. It
to
might
punish
actually
him
be
a
like
couple
what's
of
A.
times on the previous
Ooh,
map.
Alpha
That
hit an
stun
absolute
doesn't
shot.
actually catch him. It's Jamkin to find a pick,
That one
but it's
does.
traded back by 2 and slowed down in the re-aggression through mid. RRQ, by the time they get through that choke, get up. Oh,
Ooh,
the time under
big
the
kill.
stairs. I thought Fnatic would be safely out of there, but yeah, Kayak has been caught back to a 3v3.
She's just holding the angle, but doesn't manage to land. Pistol definitely not done yet. Bear in
got
mind,
good
Fnatic
info,
have won
though.
both of them so far, and
So
that was
one here. So one
seemingly the
here.
difference maker in terms of the
Can
rounds.
heavy
of the
lean
last
over
map.
towards B. With this information, RQ.
All 3 players of RRQ grouping up outside this
Did they
B
want to
site
go
after
back, but then
a
they
little
heard
peek
him
in that
drop mid?
direction. It feels like.
And then he heard them running back, and then they faked and went, wait, this is nuts. This is nuts mind games. Okay, they heard Boaster bottom middle, and then they ran. And so they knew that he heard the footsteps, so then they go back over towards B, knowing that they're going to rotate over towards A. Boaster cut sound, heard them rotate, and then called his team to go stack A. They both heard sound cues, and then they both made a call off of it.
I'm curious to see whether this was going to be used in an aggressive way with the position of Jamkin to try to paranoia him through when they hear these steps of the retake, but instead, they're playing back on the side.
They got both of the shock darts and the recon as well. So
I mean,
there's
Boaster
lot
has a
available
star
for their
though. The smoke on the spike is the one.
sweaty little lineups.
It's a
There's the paranoia
great
just to
Omen
kinda
flash,
keep
man.
Jemkin safe
Jemkin
in
just
the
got
corner.
bailed out.
It does mean they know he's there. Crashy's able to clear already. Potential. But
There's
it's
the
just gonna be
smoke on the
fire blast
spike.
for Crazy Guy, but it's worked out. One found already. Within the smoke is
It
Chronicle.
creates
He's
a
trying
lot
to
of pressure.
continue from
Damn, it's so nice. It's all because of the smoke on the spike
It's
as
gonna
well.
land himself another shot.
So
It's whether or
important,
not he
man.
has enough.
Really nice.
He
Whoa.
does not.
I thought he had it.
It was incredibly close
Point
for
three?
another Chronicle miracle.
I thought he had it, dude.
The map.
Luck as Marshall.
Stun held. There's no way Kayak's getting super aggressive here on the back of it. No, they will just sit and wait, but here comes the
I
dive
missed
from
his
Jemkin.
dash. Yeah, it's been a
Kayak
while.
with the immediate punish, he
It's been a
gets
while
out.
since the map's been in
Asks
the
Refract to go
pool.
back, but doubtful that's going to be used. They've made it now into a 5v4, denying the plant. Oh no, it's not. It's on the other side of the box.
Oh, they
Pardon me.
actually thought it was the
Bushy's
deeper
able to
plant.
down
Otherwise they would have spammed.
Nice and open.
Yeah, I guess they didn't expect just for him
No,
to
they
bomb
really didn't
almost in
expect
front
it.
of them. It's a bit of a gamble with this many
The comms
players
came
there,
in
but
that he was planning back to
sets them-
site.
Sets them up nicely into the
He got a
post pass.
freebie.
All 5 players from Fnatic and still a decent amount of
Everyone
utility.
plays off
Recon already
site.
being
The
stepped
smoke's
out
still
to try and
alive.
clear
Might get a
some of that
little
backline,
weird.
but in
Might be a
fact,
spam
it's
fest.
much deeper post plant. The
They can
spam
somehow
is
kill
the aim of the
Boaster
game.
early.
A 1-for-1 trade, but bear in mind what they lost it on last time. It was the time, it was the clock.
Boaster gets
that
a
went
smoke in
against
3.
Fnatic. Already you see the fragment into position. At times starting to tick down once again.
Oh,
and they're
double
only
kill.
just getting onto it. The shock dart. It's going to go through, but it's missed. I don't think it's quite as close this time. around. They
Holy
will be
dude,
able
I
to
thought the
get it
shock
done.
was going to hit.
Fnatic have a round, but
I thought
if
the
that
shock
shot
was
a
gonna
little
hit.
deeper, they did not.
Just an inch to the right, and that's a completely different game. The decision then, when you see this utility come through from Alfie, or do you stick
Omen
around,
flash,
you look
flash.
for the fight, or do you simply back
Drone.
off? And it looks like he's
Yeah,
made the
drone
right
tag, that
call.
was
And
nice. That was
Crashy's, he didn't
fast
think
from
he needed to fall back.
Jemkin
He should have
here.
been safe inside
The tag
the
didn't even
smoke,
come
but
out.
he has been
Oh,
taken
Astra Suck
down.
does stop the plant.
RRQ,
So maybe
I
they
mean,
can get a
Fnatic
spam
tried
from
to
heaven now?
deny RRQ the opening pick, and they still get it. That's a crazy unlucky fight for Fnatic.
Look at Alpha as well. He's 1 HP. Like, the spams have done
they
so much
him.
damage to the side of Fnatic. But getting back into the site is going to be a difficult one. They're still going
Double
for
cage, block vision, so you can take back a site. I like that, though. That's nice from Fnatic. You can do it on side as well if you want to fast flood. Crazy guy has to commit. That's a huge kill. He kind of needs to stay alive because he's the guy with the recon. Now it gets really weird. Cam shows that they're not. They didn't touch the spike again. Damn, bro. How have they won this one? How have they won this one?
It could have been a icebox back in the day. But they don't have that here.
I would say Lotus, but you know.
Lotus, I mean, it's more recent. It's not as niche.
Lotus?
I like the aged one.
Well, already taking a casualty.
I mean, he has all. If they wanted to throw him spike,
it's going to be the upgrade. I said I
kind of committed.
those stingers. Well, I've got it in map number 2. Shot dart out, but a single bullet onto any of these players would be certain demise. Even still, though,
Farah has another cage,
and that's already been a bit of a burden so far.
I love how he had to check it.
It's been a much better start for Munyet, and it looks like he'll have pressure on him again. Stun lined up and fired through. Here comes the flash.
It's such a nice delay from them.
Fury, though,
Smoke,
as a
double cage.
Down is good for Boaster. He'll find it first. Munyet surrounded. Picks his fight from the corner. Boaster, though, putting the pressure
Man,
on.
Boaster is doing great, dudes. Boaster is doing so well. Dude, Gem King keeps missing his dash. You're picking this map. You don't have afterplant util over towards B in terms of lineups, and your Jet keeps missing the most important dash.
This is normally the aftershock goes down. This time they try to deny the close plant. The wraparound from Munyet catches them in that transition period, and it's a 4 versus 4. RRQ have a late flank coming in.
Bocha with the tier 1. Thank you so much for the 4 months. Thank you for
There's
that.
still a trip covering it. These players on site could be under pressure.
I mean, the pause from Munyet is big. It's a great recon from them, but he did insane to get a kill. Tag goes out.
They gotta run forward. There's gaps in the play, and RRQ
Very nicely done. It's been a little bit quiet from Cushy, but
3. Already you can see they've spotted Boaster, and they know with the knife popping that no one is on the site. Very quick to take the space.
Well, there's the trip.
Jemkins landed himself.
they know they got to play site. 5-person playing over towards site. They got to go up against the Silver Ult gets cancelled by the K roll. They know they're up against Astra Ult as well, so they play close over towards site, but they got to wait a little bit longer. Does Cushy get his knife back in time? I don't think so.
We'll have to now wait. They've got so much util for the retake, but that clock is going to run low by the time they can use it.
Well, it has been running low every single time. Munyet faking out the idea. Wow,
Cushy's doing good though.
That's messy though.
Whoa.
Hold up. This round was looking done, but it's left all on to Munyet. He's been revealed. They know where he is, but he wants to take that
dude, how are they winning that? That's a 2v5, no?
Althea onto the defuse again, and this time plenty on the clock to be able to get it.
This is a response. Straight through mid.
4-person send it through mid.
Ready for the fight. Crashies slowing down the players in mid, making a bit of an accordion effect. This is leaving more isolated battles. Althea dies after just 1 though.
Dude, what a weird round. Munyet, his 2 running spawn.
The round completely. They now have to focus in the late round and take a look at this play coming through. You've talked about the late round players.
So fast.
Munyet might have the best one yet.
He's low on HP, so he has to pick his moment. The rest of the team have been able to.
Everyone plays on site, still the pressure of the Astro again. Packos, thank you so much for the Prime, dude. Appreciate the 24 months. Thank you for the 2 years.
But they are waiting. They don't want to overface. They don't want to get aggressive. They are giving the time for Munyet to make potentially the play of the round. He's watching everybody. It's a little bit messy, but he'll still get the one.
Is it enough?
Not quite as much as he would have hoped for, but the rest of the players have still been just waiting patiently. Cushy again, swinging from the
Man, Cushy is fair play, bro. He's fragging so heavy.
Playful gifted over, but Alpha's going to have to really tick all the boxes to clear him out.
Whoa.
He saw the pistol, but now he certainly
Dude,
spotted
they
him.
love taking Jules when they should just chill.
They want to be patient on Fnatic, but RRQ get ahead of it.
It's a great
They're
flash from Cushy.
Finding the double, a big advantage now.
Yeah, I think most of the danger is gone. Althea with the rifle is the one piece of the puzzle, and well, nobody's going to find Crashy's corpse, that's for sure. And for Alfia, it then gets to the point of like, okay, do you just hold on to the weapon? How much damage are you really hoping to do here? The answer is absolutely nothing. And Chronicle with no orbs needed to be gained. I think the only thing he can either hope for is a rifle or the taste of the spike.
And RRQ don't just
the
run
one dash instead of the double dash. The only way I think the one dash is good is if you're like going up, you spot people so you can use your saturate early to TP out.
They've lost one to Chronicle. That rolling thunder will be put through.
Jemkin.
Almost sent one yet off the map, and instead it sent him into the waiting arms of Chronicle. But a
3v3,
and again this mid play. Alpha got the better of Xfero last time.
Very, very nice. That's the whole side open on this one. As long as Jemkin doesn't go down, they're kind of fine. Oh, Jemkin has the whole A site, so he calls him back. Oh, Boaster might be good for another here. He's done good. And for sure they think they're going to go all the way over towards B. Kron might be closer than they think.
The map, you kind of had the expectation that they go the other way. He's now started to claim some control. Perfect positioning.
Yeah, looks like he is.
It's given an opportunity.
Crazy guy gets this kill. He's got Sovereign for after plant.
Because of that, he gets that early fight.
Sovereign as well.
Boast has been wrapping around the backline, going all the way around the map to try and get in from behind.
Boast and no smokes on this one. Oh, wait, that's a lie. He's already put the star down.
Placing it while in the open would be a massive risk. He's just trying to make his way into the site, and Crazy Guy, well, it's been too long. He started to realize that he has to be coming in from behind. The tap on the spike reveals his opponent's position. But the clock is in his favor.
Damn, Boaster is doing mad work on this map.
He's been good in these late
He's doing mad work, man. The impact is through the roof. It's not the most kills we've ever seen, but I swear every single kill from him is just mad impact.
Start up, stun,
Great
keeps
stun.
them locked in, and all the players attempting to make it through A main are kind of stuck until they get through this choke.
Crazy Guy needs to chill. He's got a Sovereign.
They have done a great job so far in the
Recon back at site.
Dealing with Alfia's utility, it doesn't feel like he's getting a lot off those traps, constantly being destroyed. Always caution on the push through.
What a weird round this
is.
Again. He's using his Fnatic to clear mid.
Fnatic group up here. 4 players moving into heaven, but RRQ want to take the fight to them. Boaster and Chronicle, though, good for the duel.
Could get a lot
in goes the Hunter's Fury. It's a narrow laneway. Doesn't land for more than the one, though.
Damn, bro, he had 3 lined up.
Oh,
speaking of lineups.
He's just delivered a double. Managed to find them, fall back, and then the trap on the other side reveals one of the last players, Boaster, the one that was unknown. Alpha will be caught by Crazy Guy in the 1v1.
Close though, man. It was really close.
As it went. It's RRQ.
I did Monyet get a double here, just straight through smoke.
Monyet's having a game. The Yoru all the way lane.
And Boaster's in so much trouble. He's got a stinger though.
Looking to harvest souls, caught by the stun, yet he still survives.
Damn, bro, that was nuts from him. That is not an EMEA stinger right there.
But in a 2v3, still on the back foot.
He loves the cam on the spike.
And it got down just in time.
The cam on the spike, super strong.
Landed just a little bit too late. And Crashies, he'll have no more chance to play with the bow. Last man standing, Alfier. He's got
he got so many headshots with that stinger.
Stinger at range. Just making sure that there is no fight to be had. The half will be won by RRQ.
Right. As we see a lot of this defensive side flock towards the B side. And
what's Boaster doing? Just lurking all the way through?
Fnatic want to take it, but
surely
I have seen
not.
Boaster
gonna lurk
a
through
lot of space on A.
Oh, he's just clearing to see if anyone's close. Okay.
Oh, it's almost an early pick. Kayak eventually will find one, but he's traded out by Cushy again. He seems to love this B site. But with space being held,
it's a little bit hard. It's a heavy shutdown here.
Fnatic on this map
heavy shutdown. The call is to go back. They got camera early info, and that timing is okay. Not too bad. He checked it after. Does the Pharaoh go for a hero play, or does he wait for his team? Waits for his team, 2-person heavy. Dude, Crazy Guy with shocks here as well.
Now they try and split back through. They'll be able to deal with him, and in fact, Boaster's caught a couple. One of the remaining players incredibly
just
low.
done there?
Dude,
look at this guy go. How did he get that kill on Crazy Guy?
He's found himself 3 already, but he's the last healthy player. Alpha down to 25. That's Sheriff. 6 chambered up against him, and it's
bro is playing insane on this map. What is that?
IGL. We just highlighted him, and for good reason. Version here. Oh, Alpha under pressure.
Oh, but gets the info they're going aggro. They can just insta react over towards A. Drone just in case anyone's closer, like a Bucky or a Shorty or something.
Now they've managed to find themselves a Marshall. Alongside damage, that can be a very valuable weapon in a round like this. But they will be forced into the retake. Is the plant secured on this A side? And the question for Fnatic is, how do you want to play this? Especially with the range advantage going back towards mains. Not a bad idea, but conscious of Munyet being able to just smoke them off. They want to stay a little bit aggressive, keep some control.
Nice
but the Cam has spotted them. They know exactly where to fight. RRQ have all the info. They're putting the pieces together.
He's got to do it all again.
Coming crumbling down.
And he's got the worst gun.
Has given them a chance.
Look at him
go.
He's 17. He's 17 to 7, and he picks up the gun before giving it.
This player starts to fall.
Yeah, stun over towards heaven and then send it.
Another rifle. This is a full
Nice shot.
Kayak is double connected, and he's hungry for more. Blood in the water, and he's swimming straight towards Xpharaoh. Just about manages to survive that engagement. The Cypher healthy towards the spawn, but a 5 versus 3. That investment for Fnatic paying off.
But that was the man we wanted to see. He's been missing throughout the majority of this series. Bushy trying to take space back through. This is not going to be easy. Maybe it is. There's a gap. A spot for him to take a fight. But look how passive the remaining players are. Bushy's found another. Making this one interesting.
And he cleared the left side.
Themselves that knife, but now already that time being forced.
Bro, Boaster is
holding the line. The man next to him is meant to be the superstar, but Boaster is stealing
he on
the
19 to 7?
Weren't expecting there to be.
I'm turning into a monster.
Oh my god, bro.
He's gonna have a duet with Rihanna soon.
Imagine being the guy on the other side of the stage. That is literally like a parent embarrassing their child, which is funny. It's once again Spam not quite finding anything. Of course, there's not a whole lot to play with in this round, so there might be a chance for him to farm. He already has ult online, but I think the confidence far more valuable for Fnatic at this stage. The duelist trying to get their way back into the game, and that's exactly what's happening in this one.
They're kind of comfy.
A clean-up.
They're kind of comfy on this map.
Standing and plenty of utility denying
first bonus, they stun over towards heaven. Heavy go over towards heaven.
For the remaining players,
and try and condition them to be holding heavy over towards heaven. And then smoke it off, hit over towards sight.
It's the still water that stagnates. It's time to switch it up. Fnatic straight to the B site. The op shot not landed, and quite a bit of damage done in return. Xpharaoh falls. Utility now. Those trap plays no longer there to work with, and Alpha gets the info on the back of it. Oh, damn, crazy guy trying for the punish. He finds himself falling. Here. A 5v3, that off needs to start delivering, but the opportunities are few and far between with trades.
Look at him go.
Lightning fast for Fnatic. Double digits acquired, and they are on the path to success. Individual's going to be relied upon. The Cam already spots Jemkin. The door has to be broken open, and as he fades away, Munyet fades out of the round, trying to cover his teammate. 4 Sheriffs now left in play, and for Fnatic, grouping and hitting a site, it's the right call. It's what you want to see happen from our perspective, and you can see they've made that call.
Yeah, the worry as well is like the next buy, round number 19, potential for every single ultimate bar, maybe the neural theft, to be online for Fnatic. Like, they haven't had to use anything.
No, they haven't had to use any ults is the thing as well. Chronicle with a plant is going to get his ult as well.
Who plants? Well, there you go. There's one. That's Chronicle's ult.
So when they do get into this next big buy rounds, they could just, I mean, they pretty much have ults to just win it no matter what.
The shot darts and the recons. But it leaves things in such a terrifying spot. At least the ults will also be there for RRQ, even if it's just via deaths.
Kayak, he's in a lot of trouble. He looks to be in a lot of trouble, in fact.
It's nice aim.
He'll take down 2 before he falls. The ults online for Fnatic in the next are looking deadly for RRQ. No need to give them even more, especially with Crashies 2 away from that Hunter's Fury. Going down to the spike is the correct play, but now back.
There's been a challenge in the last couple, but the success hasn't been there. Cushy's been one of the few glimmers of hope in this map, and Boaster's just walking it
Truck
down
of
on
Orange
his
with the
own.
Prime. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you.
Well,
That Omen Flash. Did the Omen Flash go insanely high because he was breach-shorted? I would have to watch that again. I think the Omen Flash went over their heads because he was breach-shorted. Because on the minimap it looked on, but then no one ate the flash. Boaster looks insane.
Flying start, and it looks like soon to be a finish for the attacking side. A fourth denied, but Chronicles
Very
there for
nice,
the trade.
man.
12-7. With 5 chances to do it. Kayak's deep dive. They see the cage. Oh, what a shot on a Jemkin! The first of what could be many to fall. Ult clearing right, but Xfero still alive, but now they know it. They know exactly where he is.
He's got both trips just blocking off this right-hand side. They're yet to be broken. They now will be, or at least the first one. If anybody's jumping across, Boaster could go flying off the map, but it may not even matter in the end. Only 2 standing.
What a
Make
map
that
from
just
Fnatic.
one.
Honestly, what a map from
Crazy
Boaster.
guy.
Let's be honest.
Needs a
Boaster
crazy
had
finish, and he will not live to
unbelievable
tell the
impact
tale.
in this map here.
Perfection for
2-0
Fnatic
from
on that attack
Fnatic.
side. Not a
We get
single
Fnatic,
round
MIBR,
dropped.
and
And well, for a
RRQ.
map choice of RRQ, they're left with egg on their
I wonder
face.
if
RRQ
RRQ Billy could be kind of interesting. I think Fnatic should be fine from what we saw against MIBR, but you never know.
Serves as their kindling.
Team, do you have time for me for a quick interview? Can I bother you for a second, Chronicle? Of course, congratulations, first of all, for this huge victory against RRQ. And you are indeed a very big pride for EMEA, one of the best flex players in the world. We've seen some Vi, some Bridge, some Viper. But deep down, what's your favorite agent to play?
Ooh.
Harbor?
Harbor! We never...
I'm just joking, not Harbor. Harbor.
Give me a serious answer.
Sova, 100%.
Actually, Sova, ok. Donc, première question, c'est l'un des meilleurs flex du monde, une fierté de l'IMEA.
Damn,
on a
bro.
vu de la Vice, de la Viper, du Bridge, il peut tout jouer, mais
Wait,
c'est
if this
quoi
was going
en
on,
vrai,
what was
son pick
Boaster's-
préféré? Il nous dit Arbor pour troll, évidemment.
Whoa.
Mais en réalité, Sova, and the second question I wanted to ask you is that on stage, it seemed like you guys were having fun back like in 2023. You know, that fiber, that child spirit that was coming back. So what happened, you know, during those 2 weeks? How come do we see you in such a shape today?
I don't know, Jake was popping off crazy with some emotions, I think. One round we actually had to chill him down because he couldn't get a gun. Like after he was like, yeah, we won, like started screaming up, but he forgot about the taking gun. I was like, God bless, he took it. But I mean, our emotions are crazy right now. I think everyone's excited to play champions since obviously for everyone is a big target, big goal, and yeah, it feels great to come back on stage again.
Yeah, I think at some point he could even have forgotten to defuse, you know, given how excited he was, but this didn't happen indeed. Donc comment est-ce que ça s'est passé pour vous? Vous êtes de retour, on voit des âmes d'enfants sur le serveur, et ben il nous dit Boaster aujourd'hui à Hard Carry, il a été insane, il s'est levé, il célébrait, il a même oublié de ramasser une arme à un moment donné, donc on a dû essayer de le calmer un petit peu, mais
Dude, that's a
voilà,
lot
on
of
est
kills to
trop
get a
content d'avoir
53
gagné.
headshot
And last
percent.
question, I know that you're a team player, I know that you like giving props to other players, so apart from your teammates, who do you see having the potential to be the best player of the tournament?
Best player of all time.
What's that?
Of the tournament in Chaps Paris?
In my team.
No, outside of your team.
Oh, that's tough.
Who do we think? Do we go Pacific? Do we go local, EMEA?
I'll just say Pacific, just straight off, just to jinx them a little bit, you know?
Just the region, right? The region as a whole has the potential. Donc, qui pour toi, à part tes teammates, a le potentiel d'être le meilleur joueur du tournoi? Et bah, tout simplement, la région Pacifique, ça sera la réponse de Chronicle. Thank you so much. Merci, Chronicle. Congratulations again. That's it for us on stage. Let's toss it back to the analyst desk for some more discussions.